I just want to ask about the way that you
Sorry.
said that you
I'm talking to this him. Yes. I'm talking to him. No. I'm talking to him.
You confronted Katie Hopkins.
Yes, I did. Yes.
That's not a very accurate representation of what actually happened, though, is it?
Okay,
Because
what
it was
happened? You tell us.
It
Come,
was you
come.
and 30 men. You surrounded
Come close
her.
to the mic so the
You wouldn't-
mic.
The
Yeah.
mic can pick me up from here.
Okay.
You and 30 men surrounded her. You were harassing her. You wouldn't let her leave. When she tried to leave, you followed her up the street. You treated her with no respect. You called her a dog.
I didn't call her a dog.
People around you did.
Which people?
Your Muslim brothers. Your Aki.
How are they my problem? If people,
But this is the thing. This is the thing with Islam. You go, oh.
No,
when
there's
it's-
no
when
thing
it's
with
in community,
Islam.
you go, oh,
No.
it's not my
Islam is
problem.
not.
It's not my problem.
Muslims are not
These men
homogeneous.
are around
Are you aware
you
that?
You were standing there. You could have said to
Let's
the
have a
brothers around
conversation.
you,
Let's
you
have a
could have
conversation.
said-
Are you
said,
aware that
"Treat this
Muslims are not
woman with
homogeneous?
respect." Yeah, but you could have said, treat this woman with respect, and you didn't.
Did you watch all the video?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Wait.
wasn't polite.
Did you watch the entire video?
I did, yeah.
Well, which video did you watch? On what channel?
On Katie Hopkins' channel.
Okay, so you haven't watched the entire video.
Well, I watched her entire rendition of it.
Okay. Then what you should have done, a bit more research.
No, because I saw you there, ganging up on her, screaming in her
So you've
face,
seen snippets?
harassing her. No,
Okay.
I've seen the video with you.
The entire video?
Stop trying to judge it, mate. You're a grown man.
Wait.
Take responsibility
What's your
for
name? What's your name?
Sam.
Sam.
You've spoken before.
Nice to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you.
The entire video can be found on Ali Dawa's channel.
Yeah.
I want you to go and watch it and see how I defended her. Wait, let me finish. No, you made a claim.
Ganged up on her,
No.
You did.
No, can I say what I want to say? Wait. Let me respond to
She
it.
was walking through.
Let me respond to it, please. I was there. Let me respond to it.
She was
Okay.
walking from College
Okay.
up Whitehall. She
Okay.
wasn't there for that.
Let me respond to your question. I was there.
It wasn't a question.
The question was, or the statement is
Yeah.
that we were harassing her, right?
Yeah, and you were.
Okay. No, I wasn't.
You were.
I was not. She.
Just out of curiosity, if you surrounded, so as men, if you and 30 other men surrounded a woman and wouldn't let her leave, what is that?
We couldn't stop her. There was police there. The police was protecting her.
surrounded her.
No, we didn't surround her.
Yes, you did.
No, I was telling.
Circle of men
So
around
that's
her,
why
you're
I
laughing,
want you to
giggling.
go and watch.
People calling her a dog.
I want you to go and watch the entire video on Ali Dawa's channel.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you what happened because
You're not going to tell me what happened.
the
I know what
entire-
happened. You can try and
You haven't watched-
Try and duck in and out of it. I have watched it. I saw your mug on the screen. People around you, your Muslim brothers, calling her a dog and not letting her leave.
Have you watched the entire video?
I've watched the video with you and
So
your
you
friends
just say yes or
surrounding
no.
her.
Just say yes or no. Okay. How long was that video? The one you watched?
It was like five or 6 minutes.
So you haven't watched the entire video.
What did you continue?
The
to
entire,
harass her?
the entire
What, so you
video.
weren't harassing her?
Again, you don't want to
Acceptable?
talk. It seems.
No, I do want to talk.
Let's have a conversation.
I'm not buying your bullshit.
Any sincere person would say to me, okay, where is the entire video? I would like to watch it.
A person would show a woman respect. They wouldn't treat them the way that you treated her.
Right.
Like this lady here. You won't even speak to her.
Because I know her. I know her.
So what?
Okay, I know. I don't want to talk to people I can't talk
What
to.
did you refer to her as?
Okay, I didn't say nothing to her.
You didn't say anything to her?
No.
Right, is that true?
Are you hearing things?
He said that he hadn't said anything to her.
There's a video online
Yeah.
that this young lady, Suzelle,
Yeah.
was confronting Adnan Rashid with Steve. Steve was there,
Yeah.
and he was accusing her of being mentally ill.
You can say
Saeed was saying, "Oh, this woman's deranged. Oh, she's drunk. She's that. And they're all laughing at her.
That's exactly what they did
Okay.
to Katie Hopkins. What do you mean, okay? Did you do that?
I don't know.
You
I don't
know.
remember.
Oh, you don't know.
What did I say? Were you drunk on that day?
So he's got
Okay.
Alzheimer's.
Let her speak. Don't turn your back on the lady.
If-
Show her some respect.
if-
Turn around.
if-
She wants to talk to you.
No. You don't want to talk to me anymore. You don't want to talk to me anymore.
Anyone here, you can talk
You don't want to
me,
talk
I
to
can
me anymore?
talk to you.
Okay.
Raj can talk to me.
If I called her
She
drunk,
wants to.
if I called her drunk,
Yep.
okay, because I've called Soccer Channel's cameraman, I smelled booze on him.
Yep.
Okay, it was so strong that I couldn't stand next to him, right? So if he's drunk, he's drunk. So what's wrong with that? If someone, if I felt she was drunk, if I felt she was drunk, then she's drunk.
Let's backtrack. Let's
Yeah,
backtrack.
not felt her. If I smelt booze on her, then
Can we
yeah,
backtrack a
yeah,
little bit?
yeah.
So first of all, what country are you in?
I'm in Britain.
You're in Britain.
Thankfully.
Is alcohol legal in Britain?
Yes.
So if she's had a drink, it doesn't mean that she's drunk. So you can't call her a drunk first and foremost. If she's had a drink, she's more than willing to do that because she's not oppressed by
Okay.
Islam and by men.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
can't say that to
Okay,
her.
let me respond to that. I can say that to her because I'm in
you
Britain.
can't.
If someone's drunk, they're
But
drunk.
if they've had a
someone's
drink,
drunk,
it
they're
doesn't
drunk.
mean that they're
So
drunk.
calling someone drunk
She
is
might
not
have just had a
necessarily an
drink.
insult.
It's
It's
a
not an
Sunday
insult.
afternoon. She
I
might
don't
have
want to
a glass
talk
of
to you
wine.
because
Who
you're
knows?
drunk. That means you're drunk. You're not in your right senses. I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, that's a fair thing to say. You see evil in everything I might say. Yeah, that's how you see me. I cannot help that. I cannot help that. If someone is pissed out of their head, okay, that's how they are. I don't want to talk to people who are not saying.
There's a difference between having one drink and being
Okay,
pissed
now
out.
coming to Katie Hopkins. By the way, on that day, Katie,
mentally ill. So why don't you address
I
that
think
point?
she's mentally ill. Yes, I think she is.
Do you think that's any way to speak to somebody?
I think she's. This is my thinking. I can be wrong. I can be wrong. I can be
You
wrong.
call yourself a man and you speak to women like that.
So what? If she is mentally
You call
ill,
yourself a man and you speak to women like that.
what's the problem with that?
This is
If someone,
honestly, this is
if
amazing.
someone is mentally ill,
This is amazing.
okay,
And you're qualified in what way to, clarify if she's mentally ill or not?
it's my opinion.
That's a different and better point.
Yes, it's my opinion. I can have an opinion on you.
I
Okay.
have an opinion on you.
And no problem. Have 10 opinions on me. I have no
I think
problem with
you're
that. There
mentally
are
ill
all sorts of
you
people,
subscribe to Islam.
who have opinions on me. Now coming to Katie Hopkins. Get to the
Islam is a mental health issue.
Okay. That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
I'd rather trust somebody that doesn't believe that there was a man in the sky that delivered, the perfect way to live one's life.
There is no man. We
than you.
don't worship a man.
Say
We-
Allah.
No.
Whatever.
Well, Allah is not a man, by the way. Anyway,
So what is it?
that shows how.
So what is it?
That shows how much you know about us.
So what is
Anyway,
it?
okay. Now,
Woman?
do you want to talk to me about Katie Hopkins? Do you want to talk? Can we stick to one topic? Can you? I mean, the problem is Sam. Sam, are you Sam? Brother. You want to come here? Yeah, wait. Because he is. Are you here to talk? Are you here to talk? Okay. Let's have a conversation. Okay. Right. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Katie Hopkins.
Let's stick to the topic, right? Is that okay?
But also in that umbrella of topic is the way that you treat women with no respect. So if
Okay,
you do
that's
go
another,
up onto
that's
that
another
subject,
topic.
then I'm allowed to.
That's another topic. You want to talk about the way I treat women, or the way we treat women, or the way Muslims treat women?
I think the way that you treat women and Muslims treat women
Okay,
is part and parcel.
if you have a problem with my treatment of women, then it's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Women like that.
Have you watched all my conversations in the park with ladies?
No, I haven't. No.
I had.
I
Okay.
don't watch your
Okay. So then don't have an opinion on me unless you watched all my videos with other women. There was a Christian woman. Okay.
Then you don't have an opinion of it.
Okay. So there
not
was.
allowed an opinion.
I spoke to a lady. I spoke to a lady in the park a couple of weeks ago,
Very
and that
active.
conversation went on for nearly an hour. We had a perfectly respectful conversation. She was very dignified, and we had a dignified conversation. If someone is coming to me throwing spit on me, drunk, not even in the right senses, what do you want me to do? Talk to them?
But she wasn't drunk.
How do you know?
I've never
I was
seen a
there.
lady drunk in the park.
Okay. Okay.
Well, ask her.
Okay.
Ask her.
So now, so what is the topic?
This video that you got upset about with
Go on.
your son admitting.
How about
the
not
goal
turn
of
your
the
back
speech
on
was
her?
to turn Muslims into
Show her some
jihadis.
respect and dignity.
I don't want to speak to her.
You said that you
It's my
treat women with
choice.
dignity.
It's my
Are you
that-
treating her
and
with
I
dignity
am
right now?
treating her with respect because I don't want to speak to her. That's fine. That's my choice. Okay. Now, did you want to talk to me?
About the way that he treats women. The way that he treats Katie. The way
Okay.
that he treats her.
Now that is clear. You don't know.
And this is exactly what happened with the Katie Hopkins thing. You have this guy here, and then all of his little stupid Muslim minions coming in defending him like that because you can't defend yourself.
You are racist, aren't you? You are racist, aren't you?
Is Islam a race?
You are racist, aren't you?
Answer the question.
You're not hiding.
Is Islam a race?
Let me. You are racist, aren't you?
Is Islam a race?
You are a
Is
racist.
Islam a race?
Can I
Islam is a race.
can I respond?
Is Islam a race?
Islamophobia is the new face of racism in Britain.
I'm not racist.
You are racist.
I'm Islamophobic. Get it right.
Okay. You are Islamophobic because you are racist. That's the
I'm
problem.
not racist.
Okay.
How am I racist?
Okay.
Islam isn't a race. I said your Muslim minions, referring to you, are defending him.
Okay. Why are you Islamophobic? This is the first time I'm actually meeting someone who is brave enough to admit that he's an Islamophobe. Okay, good. Now we're talking. Why are you Islamophobic?
Because I think that
Now we're
an ideology that says that you should throw gays off buildings or off cliffs is wrong.
Okay.
I think that where women
Stop there. Stop there. One by one. Show me where Islam says.
in Sharia law.
Show me. Now we're talking. Show me.
Was it throw them from the highest mountain?
You want Raj to tell you about Islam now? Okay, show me then.
We just told
Show
you.
me
Throw them from the
Evidence.
highest mountain you can find.
evidence. I'm talking to you in front of 6 cameras. Evidence. Show me where in Islam. Taqiyya. Okay, taqiyya. Prove me wrong.
You just go.
Prove me wrong. Prove it. Taqiyya. How is it taqiyya when there are 6 cameras? 6 cameras, and I'm asking you to show me the evidence. The evidence. How is taqiyya? Expose my taqiyya. Expose my taqiyya. Expose my taqiyya. Where is the evidence? Show me evidence.
Okay.
Evidence.
Okay.
Do you have evidence?
Yeah, let me go. So let's talk about the Sultan of Brunei. What happened earlier on this year with the Sultan of Brunei? What did he legal? Sharia law, you moron. You should know your own religion, mate.
Okay. If anything, where's your respect now? Telling me about respect. Telling me about respect. How did I disrespect you? How did I disrespect you?
These guys heckling me.
They are not me.
How is he disrespecting you?
Yeah.
No, because I'm here, okay, to talk, okay, not to be quiet. Yeah. How is he disrespecting you when he's asking for evidence? No. How is he disrespecting you? No.
Yes.
Forget about the whole thing. No, forget about the whole thing. I'm asking you one simple question. How is he disrespecting you when he's asking you about for evidence?
I'm saying these guys are. These guys are. And I'm trying to give my evidence. I was going to talk to them.
Okay. Okay. Let him give. Let him give the evidence. 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 I'm more interested in the conversation.
He legalized the stoning to death of gays in Brunei earlier on this year. What, that's got everything to do with Islam. That's Sharia law.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Firstly, before we get to what do you mean taqiyya?
Run the taqiyya.
Okay. If anything you think I'm going to say is taqiyya, what's the point of talking to me?
No, you can go. I'm just
Okay. No. At least. Sorry, sister. We're trying to have a conversation here. Okay. So, you see, Sam. Your name is Sam, right?
Sam. What's your name?
Sam. My name is Adnan. Okay.
Adnan.
Sam, I'm sure you're an intelligent man. Okay, who wants to have a conversation. I want to have a conversation.
Sure.
Let's have a conversation so that people can learn from our experience, right? You are making claims, and you're perfectly allowed to make those claims. This is Britain, it's a free society, you can make claims, no problem. What I would like for you to do is, when you make claims, please be ready to substantiate them. When I make a claim, ask me for evidence.
So I gave you the example of the
No. You said Islam. You said in Sharia. Okay. You made a claim that I am Islamophobic. You said.
I said I'm Islam.
Yeah. You said. I mean, you made a claim that I am Islamophobic because Islam says throw gays off the buildings. And I asked for the evidence, and now you're giving me Sultan of Brunei. Sultan of Brunei is not Islam. No, it's not. Sultan of Brunei is not Islam.
It is.
So what about Iran? What about Saudi Arabia? What about all ISIS? Is ISIS Islam?
Sharia law.
Is ISIS Islam? You could point to. Why don't you point to ISIS then? Well, ISIS they were doing a lot of crazy things. Wait, brother, you have to be patient now, okay? Be quiet.
I don't think ISIS.
Sorry about this, yeah?
I don't think ISIS is Islam. It's a terrorist organization.
Thank you.
I think that the way that
at least you're sensible enough to understand that.
The way that they were set up was a lot to do with. I'm going to sound like a conspiracy theorist here, but a lot to do with the CIA and the US government. They've got a tendency of doing this.
We don't care who set them up.
But white people.
No, brother. Why do you guys do this? Can you not? The reason, you see, I'm here to educate people, right? And that can only be done when we ignore the heckling and side comments. So it is clear that you don't know whether Sharia commands that or not.
No, it's not.
Okay, then evidence. If you don't have the evidence, then we have to move on to another question. Okay. Now there's no evidence with you right now.
We're going to have to.
What other reasons are there for you to be Islamophobic?
We're going to go on with this conversation next week, and I'll bring the evidence with me. So I'm going to
bring the evidence and bring the evidence from Sharia. Sharia. Okay. Do you know what Sharia is?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a legal system that operates under Islam.
No, Sharia is the law of Islam.
Yeah,
and where can it be found? Do you know where it is?
No, where?
Okay.
You got a copy
So
of it?
at least you are honest enough to admit that you don't know where it is.
Well, normally I get my information. I get
no,
from
brother, Sam,
Which is
you
where
cannot.
everybody gets their
Sam, you cannot get your information from online.
Why not?
Okay, because there are so many liars and deceivers out there.
There are so many
I'm telling you what
examples.
Sharia is.
There
Sharia
are so
is.
many examples.
Okay,
There are so many
Sharia.
examples of the way that particularly gay people are treated in the Middle East. There are so many examples of that. There are some examples in Iran. The next point that I want to make is how women are second-rate citizens in Islam, and
How?
Well, let me finish.
Yeah, of course.
So if you look in Iran recently, there were 3 women that were jailed for removing their hijab in public, and they were jailed for a total of 55 years for taking off their hijab.
Okay.
How is that not being oppressed as a female and not having freedom of choice?
There were women in Iran. They were jailed for removing their hijab.
Removing their hijab in public.
Okay.
3 of them, 55 years in total.
Okay.
How is that being
Can
a
you?
woman with
Okay.
freedom of choice and not being oppressed by a man?
Firstly, that's absolutely barbaric.
Yeah.
Islam does not sanction that. Let me finish now. Let me finish. Islam does not sanction that anywhere.
Yeah.
If that happened. Secondly, it didn't happen.
It did happen.
No, show me
I
the
don't-
evidence. Show me the evidence that women got jailed for taking off hijab in public. Because I'm going to show you videos from Iran now on YouTube. Where not only the hijabs are off.
Look for yourself. Look
Okay.
for yourself.
No. Look. When
Don't
you make,
fact check me.
when you,
Fact
Sam,
check me. It is
Sam,
true.
Sam.
You can't just say it's not true.
Sam.
You can't just say next
Sam.
week I'll bring a long list of paper, all the names of people that
Bring,
It is true.
please do bring them. Okay. Yeah.
In Iran. Recently, I know you're not a ring.
I saw a woman in
there have been women that
No. I know. Okay, thank you. No, it's not me. That's not me. No. Okay, so we're going to stick to our conversation.
But if
Okay.
you're just going to keep saying
Okay.
everything I
Good,
say
and
is not
be,
true, then we're not
don't be
gonna
rude
get
because
anywhere,
we're having a
are we?
conversation. Okay. So now, okay.
But I understand that in Iran, women are being put in jail for removing hijab.
Okay.
That is Islam. It's an Islamic state. It's an Islamic
Brother, you have
state.
to be
can't
patient.
just say-
This is the third time I'm telling you to be patient.
You can't just
Be
say
patient.
it's not Islam when it is.
Okay. Now we're having a conversation, Sam.
Islam is a whole group, right? It's not an individual. A Muslim is an individual.
No, yes.
A Muslim is an
Islam is
individual.
not a group. Islam is the ideology.
Yeah, I know.
Islam is the faith.
A
Islam is
Muslim
the
an
faith.
individual.
Yes. Who follows
I have
Islam?
no problem with Muslims. I
Yeah.
have problems with Islam as a whole.
What
I think
what
that
what
people
are
should
your
do-
problems with Islam? Let's talk about
ones
them.
that we ones that we've just spoken about.
You're wrong about them.
I'm not wrong about that.
Wha-
We're gonna
You
have to
you
carry this
mentioned
conversation
you
next
mentioned
week, because I'm gonna have to
homosexuality.
bring you- I'm
You
gonna have to
okay,
bring you all of the examples
wait.
because you're going to say
Sa-
that's not
Sam,
true, that's not true,
Sam,
that's not true.
Sam.
And I'm
Shari-
happy to do that.
Sharia.
I will bring you all of
Sam,
the examples
Sam.
and I'll run through everything with
Sam,
you. Yeah.
you made a claim that
Yeah.
in Sharia
And
the
you just-
punishment for homosexuality is to throw off buildings.
the building.
Okay,
Or
I'm
off the
telling you
high
now.
standards, or off the
I'm
high
telling you.
standards, or off the
I'm
high
telling you
standards.
now. I'm telling you now. Sharia is Quran
Yep.
and 6 authentic books of hadith. Now listen to me carefully now. Yeah. Now this is Sharia.
Yep.
Bring me any statement
Yep.
to support your claim from
I
these
will do.
these vast sources.
I'm
Okay.
gonna bring you,
And if it's,
and I'm going to bring you examples.
did you hear me clearly?
Yep.
Did you hear me?
100%.
Quran
Quran 6 hadith.
and 6 hadith books.
Hadith, yeah.
Bring me
Yep.
evidence
I
to
will.
support your
I will,
claim.
100%.
Okay.
And then what I'll talk about as well is I'll bring evidence that Islam is oppressive towards women. Both-
Let's talk about it. Sister, I'm
No,
talking.
wait.
Sister,
Are you Muslim?
yes, she is. Yes.
Where's your hijab?
Exactly.
Do you pray 5 times a day? You pray 5 times a day. Okay. Anyway.
So
and
you're
you
so you're
smoke
wrong.
as well.
So Sam,
Smoking's haram.
Sam.
Smoking's haram, by the way.
So that's fine. If they want to smoke,
It's
does
haram.
that mean that they are
It's
oppressed?
haram.
No, does that mean they're oppressed as
No,
Muslims?
they're not Muslims.
What?
If they're smoking.
No.
they're wearing Islamic dress,
Muslims.
You don't pray 5 times a day.
Well, okay.
You're not Muslims. You're
Okay.
Muslim, you're a
Who
cultural Muslim.
decides that?
You're Muslim in name only. The Quran.
Quran decides that.
Quran decides
Where?
that. In the whole book.
In the whole book,
Yeah.
6,000 verses.
Yeah.
Show me. I'm standing here. Show me.
Okay, next week.
Show me.
Next week I'm going to bring you
I hope
Quranic
none of your
verses.
friends can help you.
Adnan, hear me out. Adnan,
So
next
be
week- no,
be
no, no, hear me
prepared
out, hear me
before
out.
you talk.
I will. I'm going to take you apart, man, and there's no way that you're going to be able to
I-
avoid this.
I'm-
going to bring you
You're not
Quranic
prepared
verses.
before you talk when you accuse the
Quranic
likes of me being
verses,
paid.
right?
And
Quranic
you don't have one
verses.
shred
You're
of
very
evidence.
bitter about that, aren't you?
Show that women
Ridiculous
are
claim.
oppressed. I'm going
You're
to bring you
never
examples
prepared.
of women in
You're
Iraq,
never
in
prepared
Islamic
with
State
the
that are
lies
being
that
thrown
you
in
spew,
jail,
with the
women
lies
that are
and
being
the libel
shot,
that
the
you
Iranian
spew.
Paid
women
agent.
being
You're
forced.
Paid
never
agent.
prepared.
Why did
You're
you call him a
never
pig?
prepared.
Why did you call him
I
a
said
pig?
paid agent. I said
Okay,
Oh,
paid.
I'm
Are you
paid as
prepared
well.
for that point? Do you
Where's
have
the
any
money?
evidence? Do you have any evidence at that
Where's the
point?
money?
You're
So you're not
prepared, are
okay.
you?
So before we finish, okay. On a positive note, Sam
Evidence or preparation.
Sam will come back next week with
You're going to come next week with evidence of me being paid.
4 p.m.
No, you're
Sam,
not, are you?
Sam, that's my
You're
opinion.
a sad little boy.
Okay,
aren't you?
okay.
He slanders and libels people with not one jot of evidence.
Sam,
ever.
sorry, Sam. Let's finish your conversation on a positive note. Okay. So it's clear that currently your knowledge in Islam is very limited. It's not as it should be. Before you become Islamophobic, my point. Let me finish my point. Before you become Islamophobic, you need to study Islam in order for you to actually hate it. right? When you sometimes this is why the Islamophobia is irrational behavior. Sorry, irrational fear of Islam. Sorry, in your case, it's
what I was trying to do there is the word Islamophobia, right?
I'm done with you.
The word Islamophobia.
I'm done with you.
Kafarophobe. Kafarophobe. Kafarophobe.
Done with you.
So what I was trying to do is Islamophobia in itself, and by its own very definition, it's an irrational fear of Islam.
Sorry?
It's an irrational fear of Islam, right?
Yes.
That's the etymology.
So your fear is not rational until you understand it.
And so what I'm trying to do with that is I'm trying to rationalize it so people don't use the term.
You cannot rationalize without information. You cannot, and you don't have the information.
I'm going to bring that. I do have the information.
Where is it?
Next week.
Where is it?
Next week. I've got it on my desk. I've got it on my computer. I've got a Quran as well that was given to me by SC Dawar, one of those guys. But I'll bring it next week.
Okay.
Absolute sincerity. I'll bring that argument next week.
Okay.
Run through it point by point. And if you want to argue that the Quran is wrong, the examples of this happening in Islamic states like Iran, because Iran is an Islamic state, you can say that it's not, but it is. Then
You cannot prison someone for not wearing hijab in public for 55 years. That's absolutely barbaric. That's if Iranians are doing it, they are absolutely barbaric. Okay, there's something you may be missing. There may be another crime. There may be another crime.
Why aren't Muslims doing something to clean up their own faith?
Have you been to a Muslim country? Have you ever been? Which one?
I've been to Oman. I've been to the UAE.
Have you lived there?
I lived in Dubai for 6 months.
And how did you find Muslims there?
My ex-girlfriend was from Oman. I've had two
Okay.
exes from Iran as well.
Okay.
So I've dated
Okay.
Middle Eastern.
Okay. So how did you? I mean, forget about your girlfriends.
Dubai is very liberal.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think it
What's liberal? What's liberal?
Well, you can get, let's say you can go into a hotel and there's a bar and you can have a drink. They sell pork.
Why is that liberal?
They sell pork in supermarkets because it's
But-
kind of accepting of other cultures.
No. What does liberal mean to you? What does liberal mean to you?
Freedoms. So freedom of choice, freedom of expression, freedom of
What is how far?
But this is where
How far
try
do you
and
think
go
freedom
down
should
this
go?
theological rabbit hole where you just keep asking me, what is that, but what is that, but what is that?
No,
but
no,
what is
no,
that?
we're leading
And
somewhere.
I've given you an
Well,
answer and then
yeah.
another answer, and you just keep going, but what
So
is
that we can
What
have a
is that? And you
fruitful
just go down.
conversation. So that we can have a fruitful
You're not
conversation.
having a fruitful
I'm
conversation.
asking
You
a
keep
question now.
avoiding what I'm saying, avoiding what I'm saying, so I get wound up and just go. You're just avoiding what I'm saying.
So freedom to you is what West allows, right?
Yeah,
Right.
so that's my freedom.
So you are prejudiced against those cultures that do not allow Western freedoms, right?
But Islam is not freedom. Let's not.
We have
confuse
freedom.
Islam is
We
not
Muslims have freedom.
You have
We have
freedom
our
of
own
choice.
conception of freedom.
You have freedom of
We
choice.
have our own conception, of course.
You have freedom
Yes,
of expression.
yes, absolutely,
You have
absolutely.
freedom of speech?
Yes,
No, you don't.
absolutely.
You don't.
What is freedom of speech
So
then?
3 examples. Freedom of expression.
Which is what?
Can you be a gay man
If I want to be gay
and Muslim?
and Muslim, yes. If I want to be, yes,
can't.
yes,
No, you can't.
yes,
No, you can't.
yes.
No, you can't.
What do you mean, can't?
You can't.
If I want to be gay at home, wait. If I want to be, okay. If I, as long as
Freedom of choice.
listen to me.
Freedom of choice. Can
Listen
you
to
eat
me.
whatever you
Okay.
want to eat?
Okay. Wait.
Can you eat whatever you want to eat?
Yes.
You can eat whatever you want.
Yes,
to eat.
in a state government, absolutely Christians can eat pork, and so
you
can
can't eat
Muslims.
pork.
They can eat pork. They're sinning
that's
against
not
God.
freedom. But that's
They're
not freedom,
sinning
is it?
against God.
But that's not freedom, is it?
Wait, you have to
That's
understand
not-
something.
But I'm talking
That
about freedom.
people are
That's
free
not
to do what they
freedom.
want in a state governed by Islam.
Freedom of speech, right?
Yes.
Can you
With
speak
limits,
out- can
with
you-
limits,
Can you
with
speak
limits.
out against Allah? Can you criticize Allah? Can you blaspheme against it?
Non-Muslims can, yes.
No, but can Muslims? We're talking about
No,
Islam here.
it's
not non-Muslims.
it is
We're talking about
illegal.
Muslims.
It is illegal for Muslims to blaspheme against Allah
So you
or
don't
any
have- So
prophet.
you don't have freedom of speech.
You have that freedom nowhere else in the world.
No, but you don't have freedom of speech.
No,
So
that
there's
freedom.
3 examples.
Are you
where
not
don't
listening?
have freedom of choice.
Okay,
What did she say?
I'm sure she's not obsessed with me. Okay.
By her social media, I think she is. She keeps reposting and saying, I've got 2 million views
You got 2 million views on what?
3.5 million.
on that little clip of you.
Okay.
Against your friend Mohammed Taweed. Do you remember Dick Pic? He used to come here. Do you remember it?
Dick pic.
What do you reckon about Dick Pic?
Can you send dick
I'm going to
pics
continue
us?
talking to you. I'm going to continue talking to you.
Sure.
So freedom of speech does not exist in any society for that matter. If you want to judge freedom of
Well, we
speech like
don't
that,
have blasphemy laws here in the UK.
we do.
Anymore.
We do.
Thank goodness. No, we don't. We banished
We
them
do.
years ago.
We do.
We grew up and realised they were
Define.
medieval.
How do you define blasphemy laws? Let's have a conversation. It's a very important conversation. Yeah.
If you spoke out, if you criticise God, whether it's Christianity or Allah.
So you limit blasphemy laws to God, and it can't be political. Okay. What about criticizing? Wait. What about? Okay. Blasphemy is. There is. What is treason? What is treason? Hold on. What is treason?
That's not blasphemy.
You can call it what you like, but it's blasphemy.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's like
No.
a dictionary.
Treason.
Get the word
Treason.
blasphemy.
Did you know there were certain terrorists?
But that's not blasphemy,
Okay.
is it?
Did you know? Firstly,
Queen isn't a religion.
wait.
The monarchy isn't a
Let me
religion.
explain what I mean by that, right?
is to some people.
Did you know?
Yeah, I know.
Did you know Britain killed apostates
Did they?
without trial?
When?
How long
Recently.
ago?
When?
Recently.
When?
David Cameron.
Well,
When? Give me an
David Cameron
example.
killed
Sorry?
David Cameron.
Okay. Let's talk about it. Did you know that?
Give me the examples.
Like Google
Okay.
David Cameron.
David Cameron. David Cameron.
Can't keep up with it.
David.
Murdered by David
Do
Cameron.
the David Cameron one.
David Cameron ordered the execution of ISIS terrorists in
Oh, big up
Syria.
to David
In
Cameron.
Syria.
Yeah,
Syria.
big up.
Okay.
Well done for
Now that they were terrorists. Okay. No. It is political blasphemy. They were killed.
Get political
Wait.
Stop trying to conflate politics and blasphemy.
No. Why do you separate them? It's about freedom of choice, right? It's about freedom of choice. Those guys.
Punishing somebody for a crime, punishing an
Very
ISIS,
bad for Adnan Rashid.
punishing an
Not a good day,
ISIS
is it?
terrorist.
Not gonna lie.
ISIS, lest we
Listen,
forget,
you're heckling.
they locked-
We're trying to. I'm done with. I spoke to you for an hour. Okay. We're done with you.
Action or
ISIS.
offence of
Stop me.
speaking
Stop
sacrilegiously
me if you
about
wanna do
God
it, but I can
or
heckle
sacred
and I
things.
can
Okay.
talk
About
That's
all
fine.
day.
God.
Sacred things.
God.
Sacred things.
God.
Sacred. You missed that part, don't you?
Boris
You
might
missed
be
that part,
wonderful,
don't
but
you?
he's not
Sacred
sacred.
things. Sacred
Boris
things.
is not sacred.
Sacred things.
Theresa May wasn't
Sacred things.
Let's
Okay.
Let's take your
Now.
example. Let's take your example. Come on, let's take your
And he's
example.
now
Listen. Why are you so obsessed with me? I'm done with you. You're disturbing our conversation.
Of you in my house.
Okay.
That's why I'm obsessed with you. I polish your
I'm done with you, mate.
every
That's it.
morning.
Just go and get a life,
No, no,
please.
no, no, no.
Get a life for yourself.
No.
Get a life for yourself,
No.
man. Steve, you as well. Get a life.
I have a
Did
life.
wrong,
I have 9
and
lives.
maybe
I'm a cat.
just maybe
Spend time with family,
lives,
kids, take them around. You know, I have a family, I take my kids around, we
What are
spend
you
time
doing
with
here?
them. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday.
You're wasting
It's a
time.
Sunday.
Get
I
some
spend time with my family.
That's why your son's going off the rails. Go and spend time with him.
Is he going off the rails?
Well, come on,
Really?
video evidence last
Which
night.
one? Which
Yeah, on
one?
the boat.
2010.
No, oh, right.
What happened
So was he
there?
off the rails then?
What did he say?
Have you brought him
What did he
back?
say?
I'd say yes. I'd say yes. Have you brought
He's a
him
bunch of liars.
back? Well, you knew exactly what I was talking about.
No, I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
even gave the year.
What was I
I
talking
couldn't have
about?
told you the year.
What was I talking
That was a
about?
bit
he's
more
calling me a paedophile.
Go and start searching now. Start searching. Start searching. Okay.
I hope you.
Okay, Raj,
Right.
Raj, I know you're not a decent man. You're not a decent man. But at least all these people and people who want to learn
I
online.
will make
Yeah.
sure that everybody knows it.
Okay.
Don't rise.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Let me address the point. So you made a point about ISIS terrorists that were being killed.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
Middle East, right?
yeah.
If you
Now,
touch-
not because they're ISIS terrorists. Because they're ISIS terrorists, people say, okay, so what? Well done. Good riddance. Right. Okay, no problem with that.
Yeah.
I'm saying, do terrorists have the right to be on trial? Do they have the right to get a fair trial?
If somebody is engaged in a conflict,
Yeah.
if you're engaged in war,
Yeah.
then you understand. If you're a soldier,
Yeah.
and if you're fighting for, if you're a soldier for ISIS or you're a soldier for the British Army, you understand that in those circumstances, one of you may get killed without trial.
Fair
You-
point.
You know that
Fair
that's going
point.
to happen.
Fair point.
And also, in
That's
the
a fair
example-
point,
You know,
yes.
in the example of ISIS, you've got these guys. They're actively engaging in war,
Yeah.
and then you've got British troops that are actively engaging in a counter war against them.
Yes.
So I think that the two of those, perhaps it's a slightly
Okay.
different situation.
That's a
because
very good
it
point.
is accepted in
I
warfare.
accept that
and
point.
I think in Islam as well, what is it? Slay the non-believers wherever you may find them. You
No,
understand?
no, in Islam, no.
But you understand that in warfare,
No.
There's an understanding between the two
Okay,
parties. Yeah?
how old are you?
28.
You clearly haven't read enough about Islam. When it says in the Quran, slay the disbelievers
Yeah.
wherever you find them. Okay.
I'm saying it's under
Okay.
the context
Okay.
of war. I know that.
Which war? What is the
don't know
cause?
the specific
So you
one.
need to read about it
No,
before you
but-
start making these
No,
claims
but
in
I was
public,
supporting it.
right?
I was supporting
It was
my point.
talking about a
No.
specific
You
war.
completely
specific conflict.
But you've completely
Okay.
missed my point.
Okay.
The point is in Islam, it advocates for if you're if you're engaged in war, then you can kill the other side. That was my point. So
Yeah, in war you don't tickle toes, right?
Yeah.
You don't exchange
You thought the
kisses,
Islamic
right?
countries of
Okay.
India was done with
Yeah.
flowers.
Okay. Now.
And hugs. Shut up. Yeah, shut up.
Okay. Now that you made a good point. Okay. What I want to do is now. I want to ask you, a liberal state like Britain, what is it doing in the Middle East in the first place? How is Britain threatened by the Middle Easterns or people who live in those countries?
Why would Turks in India?
Personally,
A liberal state like Britain, what is it doing there?
no, personally,
You know, ISIS was made by Britain and America.
I know. I said that earlier.
Okay, so it's a liberal. It's your liberalism working to produce terrorists.
But the actions that people
So
like
don't
Tony
blame
Blair-
Islam for
No,
ISIS.
no, I'm not.
Thank you.
I never did.
Thank you.
Never
Shake
did.
hands on
And
that.
we have-
Thank you.
I made that point.
So it's the British
And also,
foreign policy,
I think what
the
you're
American
saying-
foreign policy
Yeah.
that created ISIS and people like these.
All right, you want me to join? You want to start heckling
Britain
you?
is a society. Britain is a society on mass.
Yes. Yes. You know who said that? Hillary Clinton. Yeah. Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton said that ISIS was made by CIA.
I'm
Yes.
invented by CIA.
Who was
Why do you
funding
say
them? Who was buying
agents
that
of
oil?
shield?
That's how they.
Sorry?
That's how they funded themselves. They were selling oil. Who was buying it? You can't just
Listen,
sell oil.
so we agree that liberal governments are the biggest, potentially the biggest proponents or the biggest instigators of terrorism around the world. They are the biggest. The biggest. You see the biggest acts of terror in recent history. Where have they taken place? Mostly in the Muslim world. And the biggest victims are Muslims. The biggest victims are Muslims.
But what have they come as a reaction to?
Barcelona.
To invasions. To unwarranted invasions. Illegal invasions. Illegal invasions by global international rules. Okay? Sorry? The United Nations was against the Iraq war. Okay? Tony Blair took the entire country, and Corbyn was talking about putting Tony Blair on a war crime tribunal.
I was 12 years old.
So before we talk about Islam and what Islam is doing in the world, I think we should have a more worthy discussion on what's causing all this terrorism in the world.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree with you to an
So
extent.
this Islamophobia is completely misplaced. Okay.
You can rationalize the fear of Islam. That's my problem.
No,
My
this
problem is
is,
with
you know,
the word.
Islamophobia is a recent phenomenon. It started to have it's propaganda. It is propaganda. It's people like this. Okay.
Oh, you're pointing to me. You said I'm a
Paid newspapers. Paid newspapers, paid heads of state,
When's the check arriving?
paid heads of states, paid politicians, paid prostitutes,
Katie
okay,
Hopkins.
paid Katie Hopkins, yes, yes,
I think
yeah.
I think the thing with Katie Hopkins, she's not made money out of this. She lost her house out of her position.
Because she's a fool.
She's
a fool.
No, she's not a fool.
No,
Just
she's a
because
fool.
she criticised
Tommy
your
Robinson has made
ideology.
money. He's got three.
He's also selling his house. He's also selling his house.
But where did he get his house from?
He ran tanning shops in Luton.
No, my friend. No. Wait. He was convicted for drug, he had drug charges against him.
Yeah.
He was a drug dealer, well known in that region. I mean, he was convicted of that. So how is he my uncle? Is Anjum Chaudhry my uncle? Yeah, good riddance. Good riddance to both of them. Anjum Chaudhry and Tommy Robinson, your darlings, both of them. Good riddance. Okay, good riddance to them. Okay, now, yeah. So people are making money from Islamophobia.
But it's not a word.
Or a drug dealer.
It is not.
You can rationalise a fear.
You cannot rationalize something you don't
You can
know.
rationalise a fear of Islam.
No. How? How? You don't know about it.
I said, no,
So,
I'm going to bring
so next week you
100%. I'm going to
come on. Stop heckling. Stop heckling. Stop heckling. Stop heckling. It's enough. Okay. Stop heckling. Why is it getting game over? Yes. Yes. I ain't stopping. I'm gonna carry on doing the good work I'm doing bringing humanity together, promoting mutual respect. I'm going to continue. I am going on. It's not working. It's not working, you Tommy Robinson agents.
He's doing courses on Taqiyya. He's a wannabe Shia. That's what I've heard. Shia's in disguise.
You have a lawyer of Tommy Robinson in the park now.
He did very well.
Is this the good work you're doing? UK Islamists hold rally to struggle for Islamic State. And who's on the bill? Who's sitting at the table but Mr. Adnan Rashid at a conference run by UK Islamists rallying to struggle for the Islamic State. UK Islamists. Shall I tell you all of their names?
Go on.
Haytham al-Haddad, Sulaiman Khan, Adnan
Wait, let's continue with the
Rashid, Dilly Hussain, Taji Mustafa, Abdurrahim Green, Mozam Beg.
Should we carry on this conversation? Let's carry on
These
this
are,
conversation.
well,
These guys
find
are
a
going to go on like
website
this.
that
Next
says that
I'll
about
bring
this.
So it's clear now. You're leaving because these guys are heckling, right? Yes? Because we cannot have a decent conversation in their program.
Rallying
So do you now agree with me that these people are not here for intelligent discussions?
No, I think that they are, but I think
Well, what?
sometimes
How?
when you're in this kind of sometimes when you're in this kind of environment, you know
They just, you see, why they're heckling? They are heckling because we are having a decent conversation. People are learning from our conversation. They don't want that. They don't want that.
I'll bring up my examples. You can tell me if I'm wrong.
No, please don't do this here. Yeah, take her on the side if you want to talk to her, please. Okay. So now, you don't have to go. You don't have to go. Okay. We can move somewhere else.
I don't want to go around in a circle with this conversation until I have my point, and then we can have a proper conversation.
Turn the cameras to them. Turn the cameras to them. I want everyone to see the reality of these people. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Criticize Islamists and they call you a white supremacist.
Okay. We can move somewhere else if you want. Come, move. We can move somewhere else. Sam, move the camera. Come.
Assalamu alaikum brothers and sisters. Hope this video was helpful for you. This may help others too, so please consider sharing, and we will bring more videos in the future inshallah. So consider subscribing and you won't miss any. Jazakallahu khairan.